Okay, so I wanted to create a quick script that would download all GitHub repositories from one of my organizations that has a prefix of Mixcraft dot. It wrote it in Python. I wasn't pleased because I plan on keeping this project. I plan on potentially scaling this project. I really want to just deploy it as a jar and then import it later into a Java file so I can just have one or two lines that basically does it. So I asked Chat to write the code for me, and I'm not really pleased with this structure, but at least I think I can trust it. So I copied this whole code, I pasted it here, and now I just want to start refactoring it. And the way the refactoring is going to take place is everywhere we see static should disappear. And each of these large methods, we're actually going to make them into classes. So this Git repositories is now going to be called GitHub repo fetcher, and it's going to have this method, which is non-static and public, accessible to it. It looks like it takes in an org name and a GitHub token. Okay, so we're going to create a field named, I'm going to call it organization, and this, which is create a field called I just like token, and this we'll come back to. Let me think, how will we do this? Let's just keep moving forward. Let's create a constructor, consumes those two upon construction. Is there anything else? Yeah. Okay. Just reading what the code does now. Looks like it's going to continually fetch repositories until the list of repositories is empty, in which case it will break. Okay. I kind of wish I didn't have to read all the way down here to see that. Wouldn't it make more sense if we said do this while? This is not true? It just makes more sense to me to say that. Right. I know the obvious solution. Just thinking if there's a better way than just taking this and pulling it up. But for now, because I don't want to allocate a whole array list for nothing. And yeah, it's not even used. Good. Let's get rid of it. Okay. I just hate to not have final variables also, is my other issue. Oh, okay. Repos per page is equal to 100. Okay, and that's why we're iterating. All of this is representative of several repositories. All the repositories on a single page. Mm. I think this class will probably, after we get this class down pat, everything else will kind of fall in place. But now I'm just thinking about things like, should I represent this as a page? Or this is fine. I do want to break this up though. This is uncomfortable to see this piece here like that. When it seems so separate from this. Repo URLs is not empty is always true, meaning repo's URLs is never empty. I don't understand why it would suggest that when repo URLs has a potential to return nothing here. Oh, because this would break us first, of course. Well, I plan on doing that. Okay, it looks not so bad. Is this a way we can do a try with resources on this thing? I don't care about wasting memory. I want it to just read like that. Okay. And now for the obvious issue here, which is this. Even still, this looks a little bit... Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with it. I think we have like maybe a GitHub repo extractor. And it extracts. Okay, and it extracts. Alright, and then that's gonna be this fella here. Okay, let's come back over here. We'll pass in, we have to, I don't want to pass in anything there. Doesn't even make sense. It makes more sense to pass that there. No. Copy, paste, that like that. And very high level, what I really want to say is new GitHub repo fetcher of this, comma, this, dot, that, whoops, dot, that, semicolon, and that thing there. Yep. That is the ultimate objective. Alright, I have this extract repos. Did I finish the extractor? I think the extractor looks pretty good. And we'll need a GitHub repo cloner. And paste. Just looking to see what this thing does firstly. Okay, this is fine. This is going to, it's going to consume this upon construction. Like that. And this is non-static, of course. And this is the clone directory. Okay. I think that reads a little bit better. It does use a little bit more memory, but I don't mind that for the sake of just Readability. This makes me feel uncomfortable just because of the potential for it to fail. But anyway, that looks cool. The original was this. This is what chat wrote. So now we can do that. And we can say new grc of repos dot clone to the cloner. And this can go. And I kind of just want to see what it looks like line by line. No comments, please. I feel like this isn't even fetching. This is just reading. So we can't name it fetcher, but we can name it reader. And sure. Okay. And then finally, I think we need... Okay, this is the downloader. I was going to call this the fetcher, since this was all... But you know what? I'm going to undo that. This can remain with the name fetcher, and then the downloader... yeah, we'll do it like that. And then the downloader will have these three things upon construction. Just these two things. Okay. Okay, I feel like first let's do this. And let's do that. Let's do this. And that. And this can go. Yeah, that looks good. And so we can get rid of this now. And hmm. I guess this is fine. I don't like these print statements. That's the big thing here. There's a couple print statements in this code that makes me uncomfortable, but it's like I guess it's better than nothing, but it shouldn't be coupled into this logic like that. Just thinking about it. I don't feel like using a logger. I just rather it be nothing at all, but they're actually pretty useful. Yeah. So, yep, we'll leave them in there. And the final thing is to this, that, this, and am I okay with this? I hmm, yeah, might as well. Yep, that looks right to me. Okay, So, now we need to deploy this. I'd like to deploy this to Package Cloud. So, what I'll do is, I wonder if I already have a script for that. I do. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna just delete this for now, I guess. Well, it's important to test, right? Yeah, we gotta test it. Okay. This is, I don't like the way this code looks either, but it's fine. Okay. We're gonna need to test this, and I just need to insert that there. So I'm going to test it now and see if it works.